DC, Darren, or the Crow, whatever you know me by. I'm from inTABS, remember me? Yeah. Anyway, this is Take a Hike, and we're with Wilts and Berks Canal Trust. And with me is John Minns. Hi, John.
Hello, Darren. How are you?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Hot.
Yeah, I'm hot and bothered as well. It's been a very busy day.
It has indeed.
And
Yes.
hot day.
Yes.
Tell me, in what capacity are you here today, sir? With what is
We're
all this?
representing the Wilts Berks Canal,
Yep.
and that's what we're rebuilding. And it runs from Abingdon in the east, and then it runs west past Swindon all the way to join the Kennet and Avon at Melksham.
There we go.
And that's what we're rebuilding.
So why does it need rebuilding, John?
Well, canals are.
Surely they just last forever. They're just there, right?
No, this one has been filled in parts.
Filled in.
Yes.
What by accident? By erosion?
No,
or?
not by accident. By all sorts of methods. Some have been it's farmland, and but it will be all redug, and eventually we will have a canal running from Abingdon all the way through to Melksham.
Wow. And I mean, can you walk along it?
You can walk along parts of it, and if you go to our website www.org.uk.
There we go. I'll put some links in here as well.
You'll find all about the Wilts and Berks Canal and how you could actually become a member.
A member? Woohoo! What does a member get?
A member gets
Do we just get to pay for stuff like drinking?
A very warm welcome, a magazine 4 times a year, and the chance to belong to one of the trust branches where they can actually involve themselves in simple restoration works on a regular basis.
Is this like your colleague here? We spotted him as a builder type gentleman. He's
with his barrow.
With his barrow, he looks very impressed that it's.
Yes.
It's what is that in the barrow, sir?
That's a turfer.
What does a turfer do?
A turfer's a big winch which you connect to one tree and put the other end on another tree, and you wave the handle backwards and forwards, and hopefully the tree you want to comes out.
What happens about the other tree, though? Like the healthy tree, does it get knackered?
He's usually all right because you know he's safe.
Yeah.
The other one, you've normally cut the roots, so you know he's going to come out.
Okay, so you talk about stumps out of the ground. I've always wondered how you get stumps out of the ground.
Basically stumps, yeah.
Yeah.
You normally take the top of the tree out first.
Yeah.
Otherwise it falls on you.
Oh, so I didn't know that. I didn't know that before today.
But we only do that where we can't use one of our
Excavators?
excavators.
Is that this thing here?
Yes.
Is this gentleman here just barking orders?
He is indeed. That's
Yeah.
a long-standing member who's done it all, got the T-shirt and has the tea towel.
He looks like Walter White out of Breaking Bad. He looks like he's like
yes.
serious
Yes.
backbreaker.
Very serious man, and
Yeah.
he knows all about it. And he's actually, at that time, directing the digger driver to do something particular with a piece of canal.
Yeah. Is the digger driver paying attention there? Because
Yes,
he
he
looks a
is.
little bit bemused and like
He's actually going through his
training.
a course of training so that he can get his certificate for driving that particular 7-ton excavator.
Who's funding that?
It's something that's free that we do for members and people that are interested.
Wow, and that's a very useful license to have. That sort of thing.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
you can take that with you wherever you
Yes.
go.
Yes.
Look at that. And so this is your gazebo, and this cost you quite a bit as well. This was.
Yes, it's a reasonable gazebo.
Yeah.
I'd like something on a trailer.
Yep.
At the moment, we'll have to make do with this.
It is
have
large.
We have a shell scheme, and on the shell scheme we have posters which represent what's happening in each of our areas, from Abingdon through to Wantage, Shriven and Swindon, Cricklade, Oilwood and Bassett, Foxham and Lynham, and then down towards Melksham.
And you were saying, I overheard you with
Right.
someone earlier, a punter, who you were
Yes.
saying that the red areas are to be? Are they where the canal's moving to?
The red line is a new line of canal because the canal cannot be rebuilt on the original line, so we have to change it.
Why can't it be rebuilt on the original line?
Because, for instance, in that instance, the original line is through the backside of Abingdon, and the people who live on the houses on the line wouldn't be very pleased if we
Really?
told them no.
I thought it was a nice picturesque view of a canal, having the waterway. People are so calmed by water, usually.
Well, they are, that's very true, and their houses become valuable,
Yeah.
but not if you've got to knock them down, Darren. You can't knock people's houses
Right,
down.
this is again learning.
So
for
you
me.
just have to find a new line and survey a new line and get it approved
So it's-
by the local authority and
Yeah.
by the Environment Agency.
There's a lot. This is very involved. There's a lot of work involved.
Oh
in
yes,
this.
yes.
And-
the professional people at the top of the Wilts and Berks governance need to be professional
Yeah.
people.
So it's thanks to people, trusts like yourself, is why we've got still working
we
waterways
tend
like
to do
canals.
the simple things.
Yeah.
The things that most people could actually learn to do quite effectively.
Okay. Do you need volunteers?
We do need volunteers, and to be a volunteer, you would have to belong to the trust as a member because of insurance. But I can say
It's all
that
official. This.
belonging to the trust is very reasonable for a single person. It's only £10 a year.
£10.
And
You
for
can't
that-
argue with that.
You belong to one of the areas, and you get a magazine 4 times a year, and if you want to turn up to work parties, you can do. They're held regularly.
I'm signing up.
When you want to learn to do some engineering things, there is definite opportunities to learn to dumper drive, excavate strong, on occasions work a chainsaw. We've got a trip boat which often needs trained volunteers to man. There's opportunities there.
See, this is all experience that you can get and transfer to other areas, right? You can transfer it to things like, you could be an assistant for a tree surgeon, perhaps. She might need some
Are
help.
there any graphic designers out there?
Are there any graphic designers out there? Any good ones? We want to know.
Because a trust, we increasingly need the services of graphic designers for websites, Facebook pages,
Wait a minute, I'm a designer.
YouTube pages, printed material.
Yeah, photoshopping with 7 layers of I mean, this is actually, John has done a really good job. Yeah, behind me. John is not a designer as such, but I mean, look at the great job he's done. Look at this. This is fantastic. And also been through a committee. I mean, they're going to rip it apart. What are you doing? What are you making? But look how fantastic this is. A Photoshop job. And this is all done like volunteers. And it's a very good job. Good job.
Yes.
It's very good.
Yes.
Yeah, so we need graphic designers, all kinds of help. Just get in touch. What could you help with? Maybe even.
And for a last shot,
Yeah.
Darren is going to show you a map of the canal system.
I was going to
of
do that
Great
anyway.
Britain. And down the bottom you will see in dark blue the Wilts and Berks where it joins other canal systems. And then you can see that we are just not building something in isolation. It is going to be connected to the major waterways of Great Britain.
And there you have it. And actually, I want to tell you, I was gonna show the map because I wanted to show how it connects up with where we're from, which is Banbury, and where it comes from down south and goes
Through the
north through
Oxford
Oxford. Yeah. So this is the Wilts and Berks Canal. You see this highlighted blue, and it goes up through Abingdon and through Oxford, Killington, Lower Hayford, Ainhoe, and Banbury, Cropredy. You see all these places where we've walked on Take a Hike? Yeah. I'll have a look. If you haven't, have a look back through the photos. But anyway, John, thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you later. Bye.